Hey there, my smart English learners. Have you ever listened to a native speaker and thought to yourself, wait a second, was that even English? You maybe caught one word, then two, and the rest just disappeared, like a wave crashing and vanishing. If this sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Understanding fast English is one of the biggest challenges learners face, even for people who are confident with grammar and vocabulary. But here's the truth. Fast English isn't something only fluent people can handle. It's something your brain can be trained for, step by step, with smart techniques. In this guide, I'll take you through natural, friendly, and practical steps that anyone can follow to understand fast English clearly and confidently. So, are you ready? Let's dive in. 1. Stop listening. Word by word, start listening in. Phrases. One of the biggest mistakes learners make is trying to understand English word by word. But native speakers don't speak like that, and they don't even hear English word by word themselves. Instead, we speak in chunks, little packages of meaning called phrases or thought groups. For example, instead of saying, "What are you going to do today?" most native speakers say, "What you gonna do today?" It's fast, it's connected, and if you try to break it into individual words, your brain gets confused. So, instead of chasing every word, train your ears to listen for full phrases. Focus on the idea, not the pieces. When you hear, "What you gonna do today?" your brain should respond, "Ah, that means, what are your plans?" Not, "Wait, did they say what, or want, or when?" Start by training with short, common phrases like, "How's it going?" or "Let me know," and gradually move up to longer ones. This shift alone will transform how you hear English. 2. Use the power of repetition. Rewatch, re-listen, repeat. Your brain needs time and multiple chances to process fast speech. So don't expect to understand everything the first time. And don't give up after one try. Repetition is your secret weapon. Choose a short video or podcast episode, 1 to 3 minutes long, and make it part of your daily practice. First, listen with English subtitles and try to follow along. Second, remove the subtitles and focus on what you can catch. Third, close your eyes and just listen to the sounds and rhythm. Do this over a few days, and you'll notice how words that once felt invisible now feel familiar. For example, maybe on day 1 you only catch, "I don't know." But by day 3, you hear, "I don't know what he said, but it didn't sound right." The difference is repetition, and your brain learning the music of English. 3. Expect reductions and train with them. In real conversations, English speakers don't say every word clearly. We reduce words, blend them together, and often drop sounds. This is called connected speech, and it's one of the main reasons fast English feels impossible. But once you start to expect these reductions, your ears can adapt. Let me show you. Want to go becomes wanna go. Going to becomes gonna. Did you becomes didja. The first time you hear "didja eat," you might feel lost. But once you know it's just, "Did you eat?" it becomes easy. So, don't fight these reductions. Study them. Watch videos that teach connected speech. Shadow real conversations. Write down the phrases you hear and practice saying them aloud. The more familiar they become, the easier it is to hear them, even when spoken fast. 4. Shadow like a parrot. Copy the sound, not just the words. Shadowing is a powerful technique that combines listening and speaking. You listen to a sentence and immediately repeat it, trying to match the tone, rhythm, and speed of the speaker like an echo. But here's the secret. Don't just copy the words, copy the sound. That's how your brain starts tuning in to real English. For example, let's say you're watching a clip from a talk show. The host says, "I should have known better." Don't repeat it slowly like a textbook. Instead, say it like they did. "I should have known better." Feel the pace, the reductions, the emotion. Do this for 5 minutes a day, and your ears and mouth will start working together like a team. It's not just good for listening, it's excellent for pronunciation and fluency too. 5. Use slow speed, then speed it up gradually. If native English feels too fast right now, that's okay. You can slow it down. On YouTube, click the settings and change the playback speed to 0.75x or even 0.5x. Many podcast apps also have speed controls. Start slow and listen until you understand most of the content. Then, increase to normal speed. Once you feel comfortable, try speeding it up to 1.25x. That might sound scary, but it trains your ears to handle faster speech. Then, when you go back to normal speed, it feels easy. This is like lifting heavier weights at the gym, so regular lifting feels light. You're building listening strength, little by little. 6. Focus on real conversations, not just lessons. Textbooks are great, but real life sounds different. Native speakers use slang. They pause, they laugh, they interrupt, and sometimes they mumble. So, if you only practice with clean, scripted material, fast English will always feel shocking. That's why you need to listen to real conversations. Try vlogs, interviews, reality TV, or podcasts where people speak naturally. For example, watch a food vlogger describing their meal, or two friends chatting on a podcast. Real English is unpredictable, but it's also the best training. At first, it'll feel messy, but over time, you'll start catching more and more. 7. Learn common phrases and recognize them instantly. Did you know that native speakers repeat the same phrases all the time? Once you learn the most common expressions, you'll start recognizing them even at high speed. For example, phrases like, "You know what I mean," "to be honest," "not really," or "it depends," appear in almost every conversation. If you can recognize these phrases quickly, your brain won't waste time translating, it will just know what they mean. Write down 10 phrases today and shadow them until they're automatic. Then, when you hear them in fast speech, it'll feel like second nature. 8. Make listening part of your daily life. You don't need hours. You just need consistency. 10 to 15 minutes of focused listening every day is better than 2 hours once a week. Make it part of your routine. In the morning, listen to an English podcast while brushing your teeth. In the afternoon, watch a short video on your phone. In the evening, replay something you've already heard and try shadowing it. When English becomes a normal part of your day, your brain starts treating it like your first language. Listening becomes easier, and faster speech starts making sense. 9. Talk to yourself in English, and think in English too. It might feel strange, but talking to yourself is one of the best ways to train your ears. Describe your actions, your thoughts, your plans in English. Say things like, "Okay, I'm heading out," or "Let me check my schedule," or "I'm not sure what to cook." Doing this builds a bridge between your thoughts and the language. You stop translating and start thinking directly in English. The more natural it feels in your head, the more natural it will sound in your ears, even when spoken fast. 10. Don't panic. Focus on meaning, not perfection. Here's a truth that even advanced learners forget. Even native speakers don't hear every word perfectly. Sometimes we miss things, but we understand the message. And that's your goal, not to catch every word, but to understand the meaning. If you miss a word or a phrase, don't panic. Focus on the overall context, the tone, the emotion. If someone says, "Hey, sorry I'm late, traffic was brutal," even if you miss the word brutal, you still understand. They were late, traffic was bad. That's all you need. Listening is about understanding, not perfection. My smart learners, you've got this, step by step. Understanding fast English doesn't happen overnight, but it absolutely happens with effort. With daily practice, smart listening, and patience, your brain will adapt. Your ears will become sharper. The fast speech that once felt impossible will start sounding clear. Remember, don't chase perfection, chase progress. One phrase at a time, one sentence at a time, one step at a time, and before you know it, you'll be listening like a native. Keep going. You're doing great. And I'll see you in the next smart lesson.